Hi there, Gareth here from AO. Welcome to this video on how a maximum return on investment can be realized by completely removing humans from the loop. And we're going to achieve this by bringing the dead data and the documents to life and making it work for us rather than humans. And I'll be showcasing this in the context of a POD management solution, but I will be putting out a video very soon on an accounts payable process as well, so please look out for that. So the setup for the demo is I've got a document tray over here for our PODs. I've also got a file cabinet that is empty that we'll be bringing the documents into. And then I do have a data cabinet. We'll be using this for the enrichment of the index fields for the POD. So essentially all we really want is to read the POD number and then infer the rest of the data. Normally this data set would live in the ERP or the finance platform, but for the purposes of the demo, I've got this data cabinet over here. So to begin, I'm going to bring in a whole bunch of documents. Now what we want to achieve here is first of all have a variety of configurations of documents, not necessarily with the delivery note, the POD being the front covering page. This can live anywhere in the document pack. We're going to have document packs that may or may not have a delivery note. So we're going to have a whole lot of different configurations, and we're going to automatically store only the documents that have a delivery note in it. Any document pack that doesn't have a delivery note will remain in the document tray. And at the same time, what we're going to do is we're going to run a deficiency manager. And what that means is we're going to track not just the delivery note, but also the rest of the documents in the pack. Does the pack contain a purchase order? Does it contain an invoice? If it does contain the invoice, we also want the invoice number. Any document pack that is lacking one or more of those documents, docuware is going to report back for us so that we can automatically track it. So to get going, I'm just going to randomly grab a bunch of documents and staple them, essentially creating some random document packs over here. So a whole bunch of different configurations. Let's grab that. Let's see, what do we still have? There's a delivery note here, there's a purchase order, there's an invoice. Let's do that. All right, perfect. So we've got a bunch of different configurations. Here we've got the POD in the covering page. There's an invoice behind it. And it is noteworthy as well, just to note that there's a variation in the formatting of the numbers. We can see the delivery note numbers change in their format as it does with the invoice. So we've got a whole lot of different variety sitting over here. We've got, I think this is a complete pack here. We've got a purchase order with no delivery note. So a whole lot of different configurations. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick the process off. And remember, what we want to do is we only want to store document packs that have delivery notes in them. We want to automatically index the delivery note number, and we're also going to run that deficiency manager. There we go. So the delivery notes, or the packs with the delivery notes, have all been stored. Here we see this document pack over here, because it didn't contain a delivery note, as with this one, hasn't been stored. It remains for us in the document tray. So we're busy cleansing the document packs as well. When we move over to our file cabinet, what we're going to see over here is the POD number has been read for us correctly. And this is where that deficiency manager comes into play, because we're also tracking, is there a purchase order? Yes, there is a purchase order in this pack. Is there an invoice? Yes. And what is the invoice number? So that's been read for us automatically. This document pack over here contains a POD as well as an invoice, but no purchase order. Same with this one over here. This contains the PO full pack over here. And this, I think, is the delivery note on its own, which contains neither. And we're reflecting that over here in the lists. So we can see all of the document packs that are missing an invoice or missing a purchase order. And we've also done that inference that we were chatting about earlier, where all we had to read was the POD number, and then docuware has enriched the rest of the data from that data cabinet. So here we've got a beautiful process where without any human interaction whatsoever, we're pulling in the documents, we're reading through them, only storing the document packs that are valid, referencing and indexing all the correct information, and doing a deficiency manager, all without a single human touch. If you've got any questions, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. Thanks very much.